Hi, it's Patrice here. I'm waiting in the parking lot for my daughter to come out from an appointment, and I thought I'd come on and chat a little bit because it's been a little while since I've made a video. Um, a lot has been going on. I am really very uncomfortably learning to stand up for myself when I see that some kind of like manipulation or somebody's trying to induce like guilt or like to get me to do something that they want me to do. I'm like, no. That's the like easiest and quickest way to get me to do the exact opposite of what you want me to do. Try to force me, you know, and let me like see it clearly. Because if I don't see it clearly, that's one thing, you can get away with it, maybe, but if I see it straight on, really, like, no, like, I, I admit that I do have codependent tendencies. I do have that people pleasing thing, but I am nobody's pushover. Not at all. So, yeah. So, I've been really standing up for myself lately. And again, it's been very uncomfortable, but I'm doing it and I'm very happy about it. And I'm also in a period where I'm having to really learn to receive, and that is hard for me because I just feel like, I'll tell you about this situation that I had. So in doing this journey, I am learning about or remembering how to love myself and honor myself and respect myself and all those things. And I'm really, it's like a lot of like epiphany moments for me. And I have a lot of people come up to me, in person, even like in public, like in the streets and stuff, people I don't even know. But that I have people text me, people call, people send messages through social media, and all centered around this whole thing of just like honoring themselves and taking care of themselves, and as women, and not that men don't have these issues, because Lord knows they do, but for this I'm talking about the women. And so I eventually just felt it so strongly that I should be teaching what I'm learning. And so I went to my dad, Gary, and I said, you know what? I want to teach some of this stuff that I'm learning. And I was telling him a little bit about something that I guess that happened. I don't know what I told him, but I told him something. And he said, okay, well, let's pick a date and you could come and do it then, and I was like, what? Like, I don't know why I'm surprised anymore, because I, like, oh my gosh, like, but both of my dads, like, so it's two of them, they're like technically pastors, but they're my dads. So two of them, like, it amazes me because, honestly, because it's so abnormal, and that's sad. But these are pastors who, they see your gift and they will make a way for you. They'll put you out in front so that you can do the thing that you're created to do. And like, no questions, no problem. Like, Gary did not ask me, okay, so what are you going to do? Like, I didn't have to write him a proposal. I didn't have to show him a full, itinerary, nothing. Just like, okay, here's the date and the time. Go do it, And so that in and of itself is amazing, and I'm thanking God for that, because I have so much. And so, well, as a sidetrack, I was thinking, because I wrote a letter to my mother that I'm not sending to her, and part of the letter I was telling her that I love her, and that, you know what, if the family and friends that we share have to choose between me and you, I hope they choose you, mommy, because I'm okay. I'm okay, and I'll be okay. But I realize and recognize that we all, no matter what, we all need love. We all need support. We all need that care from a community of people. That whole, like that song, "No Man is an Island," that comes to mind. And so I'm like, you know what? If they have to choose, I hope they choose you. You know? Because I truly do have other people who are truly, they see me. These people, they, in fact, it's sad to say, they know me better than my mother has ever known me. And because they see me, they're looking at me. It's amazing. So anyway, I get this space and time to do this event, and I told Gary, I said, maybe I'll do it like once every 3 months or something like that, and I'll figure it out. But I want to do it, do this one and see, like be able to gauge if is there a need, is there an interest, all that. So I remember one friend, she sent me a text asking me if the event had a fee attached, and I said no, it's free. And then Gary sent me a text, and he said, so we're gonna take an offering, or another, he wasn't gonna be there because he's a man, but he said, so another lady there, she was gonna take an offering during the event, so that it could help cover the cost of the room. And I told him okay, but I'm driving as I did this. I texted him okay as I was I was parked at the time, and or not, I was at a stoplight. I sent him okay, and then I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I am taking up time and space in this ministry that someone else could have. I'm costing them money to rent this space to have an event that I want to have. Like, what if not enough people come? What if the people that come don't give? Because you don't have to give when there's an offering. What if they don't give? What if it doesn't cover the cost of the room? Oh my God, I am costing the ministry money. This is horrible. They didn't ask me to do this. That would be different. I said to him, I want to do this. And, and I'm just like freaking out. I almost hit a curb. I went the wrong way. It was crazy. So I ended up finally getting myself calmed down, and with God's help, of course, because the anxiety is like ridiculous. So I did the event, and the response was absolutely amazing. People told me, one woman, I didn't even realize, I didn't know she was a counselor. She said to me, can I use this material that you taught? And I was like, really? Like, yeah, like, okay. And she was like, because this will be good for my clients. And I'm like, what? And then my friend came up to me. She said, girl, I felt like I went to a conference that I paid for and earned some CEUs. And I was like, what? And it was amazing. People was taking notes, and like front and back pages filled. I'm like, what in the world? Like, oh my gosh. I'm just sharing my heart. I shared information, and I shared my stories along with that information to further, like prove the point or whatever. And then I did an exercise with the ladies that they absolutely loved. And so it was good. It was very good. And they were very happy with the food I made, because I just did a big cookie platter where I made, what did I make? Peanut butter cookies, and I made the peanut butter. I'm so proud of myself with all this stuff. And I made some shortbread cookies, and I made ginger oatmeal cookies. And so it all went beautifully. Everyone was happy. At the end, my friend came up to me and she said, okay, so the offering came up to like $49. And I was like, how much is the room? And because I'm thinking to myself, I've rented this space before, and I know it's like $100. or it was $100 for me, I know. And she said it was 100. And she said, so I'm going to give you and I was like, no, you're not going to give me anything because it didn't even cover the cost of the room. And she's like, no, I'm going to give you. And I was like, you can't. It didn't cover the room. I can't take money from the ministry. And she said, listen, ministry costs. We know this. It's okay. You need to learn how to receive, and you're going to take this money. I'm going to give you $25. I just cried. And like, even now I'm like, oh my God. Like, yeah. So it is very hard. It is so hard for me because it's like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't know. I'm stealing from Jesus. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking, but it's just hard. And so, and Jesus don't need my money, but anyway, so it's like I know all these things cognitively, but otherwise I just don't. It's not like seeped in or whatever. So she held me as I cried. She sang a song to me and everything, and it was just like, oh my gosh. I didn't intend to cry, but it's okay. I don't apologize for crying because I am very sensitive, and that is okay. So anyway, so I got the $25. Other people gave me money on the side and everything too, and it was just like, oh my God, like overwhelming. Okay, because I never considered money, like never. I didn't consider getting anything for doing what I did. I did it because I want to help other people to experience freedom and really truly love themselves, because we women especially, like, we'll look good on the outside and dress nice and look cute, and the inside's all jacked up. And so anyway, now I'm making my eyes burn. So oh my gosh. So anyway, it ended up, I talked to my dad again, and I was telling him, he was telling me, he said, people kept coming to me telling me how wonderful it was. And I said, yeah. And I said, oh my gosh, I said, they want to do this every other month, not every 3 months. And he was like, okay, well, we'll do you. And it's just like, okay, well, this is the date that you'll do it, and this is how. And I was just like, oh my God, like, yeah. When, I don't know, like, when somebody is kind, there's no guile, there's no nothing with it, it's hard. It's unfamiliar, but it's getting familiar because these are the people that I'm around now. So I have to get used to people genuinely loving me and not expecting me to, I don't know, do things or whatever. They just love me because I'm me, So I have a platform now. I have a full-blown ministry, and I'm like blown away by this because I felt bootleg as a minister. Wouldn't even really want people to know that I'm a minister because it's like, what are you doing? And it's not that I'm doing nothing. I know that. But now, like, this is a solid ministry, and I'm excited, even though I don't look like it now. But I'm very excited. I'm grateful, and I'm a little afraid too, because I share stories. I will share stories about my childhood, about my past, about how I was treated, and it's not gonna look good, for my mother. But I have to do what I have to do. I have to do what God is leading me to do, and I'm going to do it. And it's not about her, it's not about trying to make her look bad or anything like that. It's just simply me sharing my stories, and helping others. So I'm very excited to do this. I'll share more, but another thing that blew me away was that my dad, I was telling him that I was looking at this platform, Zoom, to be able to do I was thinking one, of the Zoom meetings online with the women who weren't able to make it, who wanted to, so that I could go over everything that I did with them, and they could be caught up to speed. And I was like, so maybe people who join us later, they could do that Zoom meeting, you know, they could look at the recording and be caught up to speed on like the whole like general idea of what we're doing. And then like God gave me the idea to, like, since I'm doing an in-person meeting every other month, I'll do the Zoom meeting every other month. And Gary like gave me the ability to do that, like to do it with all the amenities and all that comes with that platform. And I'm just blown away. I'm so blown away. And I asked God for a name for this ministry. He gave me a name. I'll go through all that stuff later, but because I'm already a little over what I like to do for a video, the timing. But I'm so blessed, y'all, like really, you know. And even though it's hard at times, it's a good kind of hard. It's good, you know. It's growth, it's growing pains, you know. So I'll end the video there, and as always, I thank you for watching. Hit the like button, share with anybody that you feel it could help. And I will be sharing more information about my ministry, because the Zoom meetings are open to you as well, everybody, you know. So I mean, obviously the in-person meeting you would have to be in Jersey, but otherwise, you know, you're welcome, you know, to join us. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.